A grave story. At the gravesite, a toy takes out a bottle of Tandawai rum, a popular local brand. He unscrews the cap. Next, he flips over a bottle of Rosarita lime juice and stacks the two bottles mouth to mouth. You'll never believe what he did next. He pulled away his hand. I watched in awe as the two liquids coalesced into two evenly mixed bottles of Tandawai rum and lime. Time to party in the cemetery. We're weaving through an endless maze of ancient crypts. Some are derelict, some robbed of their jewels, others of their corpses. Finally, we arrive at Tate's grave. It's late October, hot season in the Philippines. The family makes an altar with candles around Tate's headstone and finish the death day ritual with a prayer. The toy takes out the Tandawai, and now it's time for the graveside video key. 'Cause we are living in a material world, and I am a material girl. I pass the mic to a toy and look around. Across the adjacent pond, the words "Tomb for Rent" catch my eye. A rotting shack is barely visible through the overgrowth. I thought I heard something. It's looking at me. The eerie whisper seemed to be coming from the direction of the shack. I walk around the pond to get a better look, and I hear something is coming. Guys, they're into the music. I look directly at the house. Was that you? Stay here. Stay with me. Lonely. Not only am I freaked out, I'm now assaulted with this intense desire to enter the ruin as though it's trying to pull me in. I fight it off hard and I run. And I keep running and I fall into a pit. It's full of bones, wouldn't you know? The human kind. I use a couple of them to help dig my way back up. As I'm struggling to climb out, I notice a faint glow under one of the trees. As I get close to it, I quickly recognize the leprechaun's pot. I look around. I don't see any leprechauns. I grab the pot and get the hell out of there. In my excitement, I'd completely forgotten about the house. In a trance, I walk in the front door. Why did you leave me? Stay here. The door slams shut. I'm locked inside. I am seriously freaked. What do I do? I sit down on the moth-eaten couch. And then I dig into the pot that I take it from the leprechaun, and I find a book. Scary Home Companion. It's a spell book with a really good map of the cemetery. Oh, nice. What? I am jolted to the floor. I managed to grab a post to steady myself from the sudden turbulence rocking the shack. I feel like I'm swinging on a giant's pocket as his monstrous feet smash into the earth. But this was no giant. This was the house walking on its own 2 feet. Its gait getting harder, faster, my body swinging wildly, and the house abruptly stops, slamming my body on the floor. I drag my beaten, bruised body over to the window, and I look down, and I see the earth begin to drop. I watch as the ground falls farther and farther beneath me, the legs of the house growing longer and longer, and finally I'm in a treehouse so high there's no escape, and I can't even see the ground. Dizzy from the height, I step back from the window, and I'm pushed onto the sofa. It tries to swallow me, pulling me in with a force that could tear me apart. What's that? Stop! Something's biting me. What is that? Stop! There's a chunk of flesh missing from my arm. The house is eating me. Ah! Help me. Save us. Leave now. I'm hearing voices all around me. I know these are the souls of those consumed by this cannibalistic house. And I'm about to join them. My brain is scrambling now to recall any spell at all from the Scary Home Companion, because anything's got to be better than this. And in desperation, I cry, "Whap, yap, zap." I'm lying on top of a tree now. I gather myself together and prepare to climb down, and the limb shakes a bit and lowers me to the ground. "Thank you," I said to the tree. "Not the weirdest thing I've done today." "You're welcome." That's when I noticed the dryad in the tree. It was the dryad who'd pulled me from the house, alerted by my spell. Well, now, I just want to get back to the grave site. And the map shows me a clear path free of that house, and I'm on it, almost in a run. I start to stumble, and then I start dancing. And I can't stop dancing. I dance all the way back to the grave site, and with the dancey beat, I recount my adventure to the family. We thumb through the Scary Home Companion and discover that I have been afflicted by the Necro-Dancer curse, cursed to dance forever when among the dead. The only way to break the curse is for me to return that which I stole from the leprechaun. I'm not about to give that back. That's all right, because after today, I really don't want to go to a graveyard again anyway. The family join me dancing, and we wind our way back through the maze of crypts and finally out the gate of the cemetery. And I'm no longer dancing. All is well again. Although there is still so much to explore in this stolen pot. A story for next year's unsuspecting audience. It'll be a fun one if you dare.